Man, people of God, do you know what I just realized about my last video? I talked about my last video, said that the children of God gets no pleasure from the dead. The living gets no pleasure from the dead, okay? Zero to no pleasure. anyhow, let's not go there. So, when I talked about my 7 partners, I just realized that 7 people of God is completion. The search is over. The king is on the way. The king is coming through, people of God. I break up with my ex-husband and kicked him out the house of um when we were 7 years. Okay, our marriage came to an end, fall through in its 7 year. Okay, 7 marks completion. Praise. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you. You was the keeper. You was the keeper. I know I could have count on you for that amen.
You're welcome,
I know
priest.
I could have count on you for that amen. Anyway, people of God, last night I dreamed about putting myself into Sandilands. I put myself into Sandilands and my family did come around or some. I getting deep into the dream. But then when I wake up, I remembered that when I went to Sandilands, which is the mental institution, rehabilitation institution in the Bahamas, my ex-husband them, it was forcing me to agree to go into Sunderland's, and this is just confirmation for me. Okay, so what they essentially was telling me, they was like, oh, if you don't sign the go, they can keep you longer and all kind of bullshit. People of God, these people, because I sitting there talking to the doctor or whoever she was, okay, who was supposed to be probably assessing me to see if I need to go to Sunderland's. I talking now with all my sense. Okay? I telling her I have all my right, I and all my right that if I don't want to be somewhere as a grown ass adult and I want to live, I want to walk and live, I and all my right, that ain't crazy. However, now they flicking saying, oh no, you have to go, whatever. Your family saying they agree for you to go and this and that. And if you don't sign to go, if you don't agree to go, and they have to force you to go, they can keep you longer. See, this all boils down to always being able to know what your flicking rights is. It's like, oh, if you sign this, you can come out fast. You can only get checked. They only can keep you to observe you or whatever. But if you don't, they can keep you long and this and that and this and that. So, just for peace sake, I say, okay, let me just go to get check. Them mother efforts make me sign myself to go in the mental institution. Because not a cotton picking thing was wrong with me, but everything was wrong with them. To the people who was doing this to me, I felt like I had that dream because it just be so hard for me, people of God, not to be friendly because not to be friendly to my ex-husband and stuff like that because that's my nature. My nature is to be pleasant, bubbly, and friendly, and a little humorous and things like that. Sometimes I forget what these humans really have done to me, would try to do to me, people of God. And like when God bring it back to my memory, people of God, if I always say, thank God I live my life. But I just forget about the bad things easily. When I think back and remember and have little flashback of things, I get disgusted all over again. That's why I gotta mentally draw a line in the sand for myself and say danger. When it comes to certain people, I draw on a line in my sand that says danger. So I know not to cross with that person no matter because I just forget. no matter how I feel or whatever, I know not to cross this border that I created would say danger. I trust myself because I forget and I get friendly and you think, but when I remember the things and how evil these people was and how dark they was and how they show their dark side, I retract and get, you know, you know, bad place to remember what these people try to do to me. Anyway, so another thing is that confirmation to me for what I told you guys that the living has no pleasure with the dead sexually is, y'all know I always just get my Tampico juice, right? I always just get my Tampico. My favorite is citrus, is the citrus one, and mango is hit too. I like mango, but when I get the tropical one, I just don't get no like that, like how the other juices is hit for me and it's feel like, oh, this nice refreshing drink. I don't get that when I drink the tropical one, okay? And I never really realized until I bought it this time. I realized it before, and that's why I always just make sure I pick up the ones I like. But this particular time, this is why I say, people of God, this is why I say I just be walking out God plan because the timing and everything would align with this video, would align with my last video. I had no plans whatsoever to make a video about that topic. But on the same day that I end up making the video on that topic, before I made the video, I was out and I was like, I need to buy no juice. I got juice soon. But then I say, man, I said that juice what I have home that don't hit the way the citrus stem is hit, man. So it just feel like I ain't getting nothing because I ain't getting no great satisfaction from the juice. I said still buy a juice so I could, feel. But however, after I made that video, because I was like, Lord, I don't know where that idea come from to make that video. And I hope that I hope that, that's something that God wanted me to make. That's a video that God wanted me to make. And then when the video was done, my husband was like, drink your juice and make the next video. So when I gone, my husband in the spiritual realm is like, go drink some of your juice and make your next video. So when I go and drink the juice, I say, well, mother sick, this confirmation. This is confirmation. I say, I just was saying today how this Tampico juice, this tropical, this tropical punch, how this tropical punch don't hit the way the other ones is hit, And I was like, wow, I just make the video and this my confirmation. I say, boy, so from I bought the juice, I must have just opened that juice last night, okay? Last night or yesterday evening, people of God. When I buy the juice, I ain't interested in the juice as much as the other ones. I didn't even open it right away. So from I purchased the juice on the original date to the day that I opened the juice, must see yesterday evening or last night, so that I could say that statement earlier today before I made the video so that I could make the video. And I was wondering, I needed a confirmation from God because I say I always get confirmations from God and look for confirmations from God. When I make the video, my husband in the spiritual realm say drink the juice and make your next video. I say, well, man, I say, when I drink the juice and it do the same thing, disappoint me. When I drink the juice, I was disappointed. I say, mother sick, this confirmation. People of God, ain't nothing this coincidence. When I just came out of school, I believe, I had just come out of school, there was this man who used to sell signs. I already tell y'all this. His name was Sherman. He used to make the little emoji signs would say credit died and XYZ. He told, I believe that man was a prophet. I don't know where he is now or whatever. And one time I tried call, I don't know why. This is an encounter. I don't know why. And I've even having this encounter with this person. Okay? I call a man number on the sign. I didn't have no business at the time. I don't know why I called the number. But I call the number, I end up talking to the man, and we was like having this, sometimes your spirit just is click with somebody and y'all just talk. He was somebody that my spirit clicked with or the random. I don't know if I was inquiring on one of his signs, but our spirit clicked, and I might have talked to him for like a couple of days after I first called him, and he told me, he was like, you won't can get it right. You won't can be with the right person until your third go, until your third relationship. He said you don't get it right until your third try. So from I come out of school, my relationship was my baby daddy Glenn, my husband, ex-husband, and my king is on the way. I believe what he said to me, that I'm going to get it right on the third try. Okay? And a lot of confirmations out there. 7 completion, huh? So, bing, 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 bing. Bring it on. Bring it on. Y'all, I just hurrying along with this video because I got a little date waiting for me. I got a little pizza date, y'all. I got a little pizza date. Pizza in the movie, huh? Sounds good to me. So I gone. Howdy. This has been This Wife from Love Gone Viral.